Alright, so my paper is on Taoism and Buddhism. I'm going to try to get through this pretty quickly. My name is Christopher Gutierrez. Alright, so Taoism and Buddhism at first seem to have a lot of similarities. Both religions have principles that seek immortalities. The initial distinction is in the ways that they seek it. So initially, I read it as Buddhism is looking to end the cycle of life, achieve a higher state of being, while Taoism is looking to perpetuate the cycle of life into one immortal life. And so they are different in that way. Buddhism teaches enlightenment and the possibility of existence at a higher state than what we as humans are capable of, while Taoism stresses the perfection of self in life, which will lead to exemption from danger of decay. All of these quotes are directly from my paper. So the first thing that helped contextualize to me the difference between Buddhism and Taoism was the burning house paradigm. Father comes home to find that his children are inside of a burning home. His children are very preoccupied with playing with their very nice toys, things that they have around the house. So they're very materially obsessed with this stuff, and he can't get them out. He tries to yell at them, like, please get out of the house, and they don't come out. So what he has to do, thinking on his feet in that moment, is to tell them, hey, if you guys come out, I will give you 3 beautiful bejeweled wagons. The kids, upon hearing that, get up and run out of the house immediately. Father saves his kids. At first, this teaching seems to be pretty at odds with Buddhism and how it is very much against the obsession with material objects. But the idea being that the Buddha often has to behave like the Father in order to lead others to enlightenment, because the whole idea behind Buddhism is to bring everyone with you to enlightenment. It is not a selfish religion, it is a selfless religion. And the Buddha takes an active role in the education of his constituents, and you, being a Buddhist, would also be expected to take an active role in helping others reach enlightenment along with you. It is not just a personal journey, it is a personal and a shared journey. This is where it really starts to contrast with Taoism. So these are some quotes that I really bring about Taoism, what it's about to me. He who devotes himself to the Tao seeks from day to day to diminish. Less is more. Taoism places a great weight on the idea of greatness through humility, and this last one's out of context, but it is no one in the world is able to strive with him, in reference to a man who does not care to match the strides of others will suddenly find that no one is able to stride with him. This one is basically the idea being that you want to do less. It's not exactly selfish, but the point of being a Taoist is to do less and to find happiness through that. Not sure happiness is the right word, but to find the end goal of Taoism is through doing less. So for the Tao, the end goal is the journey, and the journey is the end goal. I was looking through Taoism in the Tao Te Ching and trying to find what the ultimate goal was, and I really couldn't find it except for the fact that the journey is the end goal. And what I'm still unsure about is whether or not the idea of being immortal is literal, or if it's meant to be kind of asserting like wisdom as you grow older and having other people learn from you, and doing less obviously as you get older. But in conclusion, Taoism and Buddhism both concern themselves with the avoidance of death and the perpetuity of life. They arrive at their conclusions through both of these very different means, but they are both religions of great concentration and discipline, and I learned a lot reading about these two. Thank you.